Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. Yesterday we walked 25.5 miles to meet our goal, and that was with 5,500 vertical feet of ascent, which is, oof, it was rough. And a lot of the trail was very rocky too, so it was a long day. But we camped at Deadfall Lakes and found actually a really nice, quiet camp spot, so that was good. I was a little worried about that, but worked out very well. Went for a quick swim at dusk, which was delightful. And then got a pretty good night's sleep. This morning, in about 20 minutes, half an hour, the trail is gonna turn south due to this giant loop that we're doing to get through the Trinities. And we're gonna run southwest on the trail for 33 miles. So yeah, all the rest of today and part of tomorrow, we're gonna be going not north, but south. It's gonna be a Sobo Nobo. It's been interesting trying to analyze just how I'm feeling, how I'm doing physically these days. Because on one hand, a day like we had yesterday would have been extremely challenging at the beginning of this hike. And so I definitely have gotten stronger and more trail hardened so that I can do 25.5 miles and over a mile of vertical ascent, and then get up the next day and plan to do it all again. So that's nice. On the other hand, it's not like I feel strong. I can feel that my body is creaky and achy, and I'm definitely aware that there is a lot of hard wear going on this old body of mine. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird because objectively I am a lot stronger than when I started, but subjectively I think I feel a little more on the ragged edge than I did down in Southern California. So yeah, mentally, I think I'm still kind of questioning how much longer I can keep this up. But I think that's pretty typical of a through hike. Installing leaf spouts is a time-honored tradition. It works very well. So my phone has a warning about a heat advisory on the lock screen again. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You've been saying that more often than you haven't for the past month. You know, when the heat advisories become more common than not heat advisories, I don't think it's really qualifies as excessive heat anymore. It's just the new normal. In other news, Fugitive and I have been involuntarily exposed to large groups of people, or at least talkative groups of people, multiple times in the past couple days. And we're both noticing that we are socially maladjusted, I guess. I'm very sensitive to, I don't know, lots of people or people who are just chattering on about inane things. I mean, it's not like we have sparkling, witty conversation all the time, but man, I tell you, some people just talk utter nonsense just, I think, to fill the silence. And I think it's one of those things that you don't really notice that much until you've been having a lot of silence. And then all of a sudden you're around people who are just nah, 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 all the time. And you just want to cover your ears. Just, oh, wow. It's a lot. Tell you what, coming off trail and adjusting back to the other life is going to be a time. So there's a band of smoke to the south, which has been getting closer. I'm not sure if it's getting closer to us or we're getting closer to it. I don't think that's park fire smoke. I think that's coming from the southwest, and it's being pushed almost due west by the wind right now. But if the wind shifts, we could definitely be in that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Trinity Alps Wilderness. I think we got some bad air quality incoming. That's a bummer. I have really enjoyed these past couple of days. So this is one of the more unusual camping spots we've had. We're surrounded by a herd of cattle. They have thoughts and bells. Their thoughts are probably mostly about the bells. I'm glad I'm not a cow.